this is one of those things that if you implement it, it will just change your entire life when you master it. And that thing is detachment. But before we start, if you don't know me, my name's Natalia. I am a feminine embodiment and life coach. I am a mama to a beautiful little girl, and I am just here to teach you everything you need to know if you want to completely up-level your life and just step into your most hottest, richest, most successful, just your ultimate fucking dream life. So if that sounds like something you're into, subscribe, stick around. I would love to have you here. Now, before you click off this video thinking that I'm telling you to play stupid little games or to be cold or to just stop caring altogether, that is not what this is about at all. What I'm talking about here is a healthy type of detachment. A healthy detachment, what it does for you is it gives you peace. It gives you your power back, and it gives you the ability to actually attract what is aligned for you without losing your damn mind in the process. Detachment is not apathy. It's the furthest thing from it. It's not pretending that you don't give a fuck when you do. Detachment is trust, right? It's neutrality. It's a deep knowing that what is actually meant for you won't require chasing, convincing, or performing. Now, I used to be the absolute queen of overthinking. I would completely go into spirals over texts, over the tone of texts, over timing, over absolutely everything. I was an absolute nutcase. My anxiety would just be set off by the most minuscule little details, and regardless of whether it was a guy I liked or a client inquiry or even just my own manifestations, I'd basically always just choke the energy out of things, even if I had absolutely no reason to do that. I was absolutely terrified of losing control. That's just the truth. And every single time, without fail, I would end up pushing those desires further away, just proving my point that I had something to worry about to begin with, and thus the cycle would just continue. It would almost always become this self-fulfilling prophecy, and that is because attachment energy is scarcity energy at the end of the day. It basically says that if I don't control this and hold it as tightly as I can, I will lose it. Detachment, on the other hand, it says if it's aligned, I'll stay. If it's not, there's something better out there for me anyway. And that is a woman who is embodied and in her power. Now, in order to explain this in a very embodied sort of way, I wanted to talk about the viral let them theory. So here is the let them theory in action. Your boyfriend's acting distant, so let him. Your friend's talking shit about you, so let her. You think that client is going to ghost you? Let them. You think your husband is having an affair? Let him. Let them show you who is meant to stay and who is meant to go across the floor and out the fucking door. You do not need to micromanage what is already revealing itself to you. You don't need to go running damage control for people's bullshit, because I'm just going to be really real with you now. If that is how that person is going to act, that is always what they were going to do anyway. If that dumbass is going to cheat on you, he's going to cheat on you. If your friend is going to betray you, she's just that kind of a person. Are you catching my drift here? You can either sit around thinking about it, driving yourself absolutely fucking mental, trying to prove the inevitable, or you can just get grounded in the knowing that if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. The truth always comes to surface eventually. It's just a matter of how long you want to keep ignoring it, right? Detachment is like the confidence to let people expose themselves to you without needing to help them do it. Now, I also wanted to go into the energetics here, because detachment is like, it's like the secret sauce to manifestation. So the thing is, when you're attached, you are signaling to the universe that you do not have what you want. You're in lack. You're trying to control the outcome by any and all means necessary. But when you detach, when you're okay either way, you move further into that abundance state, further into alignment with the version of you who already has it. Seriously, think about it, right? The woman who has the healthy relationship isn't looking over his shoulder every time he's on his phone. She's not trying to hack into it every time he goes to take a shit, right? The woman who's financially abundant isn't constantly checking and refreshing her Stripe account. The woman who's secure in her glow up doesn't question if she's good enough. She just is. Detachment at its core is embodiment. It's not fake it till you make it. It's not pretending to have it. It's knowing that it's this or it's something better for you. And it's living every moment of every single day in that knowing. Now I'm going to give you a little how-to, if you will, on how to put this into practice, because at first this can feel really foreign, especially if you do have like insecure attachment or you struggle with anxiety the way that I did for many years. Now, as always, awareness has to come first. It's noticing when your nervous system becomes activated. The second you notice that you're spiraling, you need to pause. You need to breathe. You need to say out loud and assure yourself that you are safe, you're not in danger, and you do not need to control this situation. This is where we sort of want to allow our logical mind to take over, because what happens is when we go into a state of stress, all logic is lost. We go into fight, flight, freeze, send him 1,000,001 text state, and our amygdala is just sending every stress signal to get you the fuck out of there. EFT tapping is something that can really come in handy and work wonders here. I still have moments where I catch myself and just need to take a minute away and just do some tapping. You can find several videos on YouTube. I'm not trained in EFT, but it is a really great strategy to use here. Now, once you're aware, once you've caught yourself, you've caught those feelings starting to come up, I want you to rewrite the narrative. Every time you catch yourself overthinking, shift the story. He's ignoring me. If he wanted to, he would, and that is all the clarity I need. I'm not getting clients. Maybe I'm being redirected to refine my offers. I'm behind. Everything in divine timing, and I am exactly where I need to be. Now, once you've reframed that and given yourself and your subconscious mind that little bit of peace of mind, I want you to really work on anchoring back into your identity. Ask yourself, how would she respond to this tomfoolery? That version of you who is secure, embodied, magnetic, how would she handle this? What would she do? Would she chase? Would she completely fly off the fucking handle and send him 78 text messages? Or would she instead let them and redirect that energy into something that is going to actually serve her, pour back into her, and get her closer to her goals? Lastly, you need to really work on soothing your nervous system if detachment is something that you want to master. Detachment can only ever exist in a regulated body. So dive into some of those longer term practices, whether you're someone who likes to move, journal, meditate, take a walk, pat your puppy, do breath work, whatever it is that gets you back into safety, do it. That is how you keep your feminine energy open and grounded. And the longer you do these practices consistently, the easier it will be to catch and address these situations and detach as they come up. This is a short video, and if you take anything from it, I want you to begin understanding that detachment isn't about not caring. It's about knowing. It's about knowing your worth, knowing your energy, and knowing that people, opportunities, and manifestations that are truly meant for you can't pass you. So stop forcing, stop chasing, take a break, let them, and I promise you, life will show you what is meant for you and what is just not. Now, if this hit home for you, I really recommend that you go and watch my last video on identity. Again, I'll leave it somewhere up here, because detachment is like part 2 of becoming the woman who changes her life from the inside out. Identity is part 1, okay? And if you're ready to go even deeper, grab my free identity up-level journaling guide and start reprogramming your reality right now. The links will all be in the description box down below. And if you've loved this, hit that subscribe button, because this is just the beginning.